Welcome, Scorpio, to your November Astrodice reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what is going on with you. Okay, still got my Halloween stuff up. I'm going to leave it up pretty much all month. Okay, so take some of the other stuff down just to celebrate fall, right? Let's celebrate fall. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you. Best message for the beautiful Scorpio. Happy birthday to all you Scorpions. You guys all have a beautiful, beautiful birthday. Let's see. Best message coming out. Ooh. And we're just having, after this lunar eclipse season, I mean, there's some excitement in the air. You can just feel it building and building and building. You do have Cancer energy coming out, and you do have this beautiful Mercury. And it's crazy because you were going to have that chatty Mercury in your house as it is until about November 10th, I believe it is. It's going to be in your sign until November 10th. And going straight into the 8th house. So let's see what's going on here. Having that Mercury coming out, which is just full of it right now. How you think, communicate, write, talk, and travel. So you are definitely going to feel like, you know what, there's a lot of social things going around you. You're going to feel very communicative. Might want to travel. You might have travel plans. Maybe you're going to travel for your birthday, however it is. But yes, definitely having that ruling over you until November 10th. So you're going to really feel that. But you're going to feel it pretty much, in the 8th house, it's saying, for quite a while. So let's see what's going on over here. Going to Capricorn, or Cancer, excuse me, Cancer. This is the energy of emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving. It may concern family, a mother, or a child. So you might be having a lot of communication within your family, communicating with your children, but also feeling very sensitive and very caring around this time of the month and all month in the 8th house. So the 8th house is talking about that 8th house. What is so important? The transformational area of your life is about shared resources and intense emotions. So, yeah. Hello. Right? So this is talking about, being sensitive about, money, assets, taxes, inheritance, obligations, things of that nature. Let's see. The 8th house is also talking about similar processes of represents the transformational period within your time when it comes to your family history. It could even be reliving some karmic destiny, but ultimately these experiences are all about your growth and transformation in this circle of life. Sometimes when this house is emphasized, we can meet people who actually work in crisis situations such as lawyers, social workers, and counselors. So there's also a lot of things that are going on that have to do with vulnerabilities also when we're talking about these intense emotions, right? On your emotional level. So, okay, so it could, be just very abrupt passion just coming out of nowhere, right? It could feel like there's also some battle of the wills over here, willpower. Could even be the battle of money, okay? Depending on, what we're going to see over here. But that's really what's going on when it comes to the 8th house, okay? So, a very predominant area of our life when it comes to those types of things and bringing out a lot of truths as well. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on over here. I'm actually going to use these Halloween cards, like I said before. I think we're going to use them. Might as well. Might as well. They're still out, so I'm going to use them. Okay, so let's get straight into the beginning of the month, middle of the month, and the end of the month. See what these Halloween cards have to say about that Mercury. Being your authentic self. Yeah, you're going to want to feel like you're being your authentic self. It's going to want to push you, right, to really feel like, you know what, this is where everything is going to come natural. I'm just going to feel authentic. I'm just going to be myself. Nothing's going to be hidden. I don't want to hide anything. Okay, so you might feel, right, like I am going to just shine using my own self-expressions. Because there is a beautiful change And as you can see, he's got this like lunar eclipse behind him, which is so cool. Right? And it's like we just got out of eclipse season, so going straight to the beginning of the month. And we also have that beautiful shift coming in with that vortex that is open, and will really be shining on the 3rd of November, right? Which is going to really energize everybody and push everyone. So it's like getting ready for winter. This is where you're going to change. You're going to feel the change. You're going to feel like if I was invisible in someone's eyes, I'm shining now. So you have the sacredness of pausing. So there is going to be a little bit of a pause here, and it just feels like that's just the pause that you were getting ready to kind of consume a little bit of before this big change happens, guys, right? So it's like I don't feel invisible anymore because I have all this conversation going around, right? Everything seems to be going the way it's supposed to be within the Cancer area. You have this huge, beautiful change coming. And like I said, you have this kind of pause in the 8th house over here where it comes to these resources and intense emotions. So like, just getting ready. It's like the starting point. This is definitely like the full new beginning of a new starting point for you. That you're really going to start feeling this push and tug towards this area of your life. Okay, so let's see what's going on over here. Let's pull up a couple of cards over here. I'm actually going to use the Akashic Records, making it a little different. Clarify the invisibility phase for the beautiful Scorpio. Invisibility. The Queen of Forces. Feeling like you are holding on to the forces. Forces and the tides thereof. You're going to feel like you're completely in control of your emotions and your sensitivities, right? There's going to be a time where you're going to feel in the very beginning of the month where it's going to be like, I'm very productive, and it feels like it's accelerating for me. Your financial status is going to be strong, and you're going to feel very intact when it comes to also your health and your surroundings and healthy conversations going on. So you're definitely going to feel like I'm one with the universe over here. I have this, I've got this, and everything's going to reflect on what it is you have. And like I said, it feels like you're going to shine also where you might have felt like I was a little invisible. Maybe you even made yourself a little invisible at the time, or maybe your finances made you that way, however it is. But the 8th house over here says it is time to get out of the box. It is time to show the world what you're made of. And the world is pushing you that way. There's no, see that change, the path's unknown. They're pushing you to paths unknown. They're pushing you into the right direction. You may not know exactly where you're going on this change, but wherever it is, you do know one thing is a good change, right? Where are you pushing me? Where are these conversations also going? It's going to be kind of interesting who's going to come towards you. I'd really, pay attention on what the conversations are about and who is kind of seeking you out. Because if you're doing something like anything that has to do with creativity or like a band or something, you may have somebody who's actually watching you who wants to give you a gig in their bar, in their, in their place. Yeah, because it just feels like things are pushing that way, and definitely for your own assets and your own rights over here. And you might even have to have some shared resources if you are dealing with other people, right? Whether it's your spouse or it's other band members, however it is. So it does say that you are in the community. Look at that, just shining in the community. That's, So, you're making an impact with confidence and focusing on your job, and you will see the output of what is coming towards you. Definitely in the limelight. You are attracting people for sure. And people really want to come to you and talk to you. And like I said, I like it because it's very sensitive talk. It's, and if it's family members, right? Maybe you're going out to, have great dinners and stuff like that with family members. I mean, it is Cancer, right? Talking about the child, the mother, the family. So Okay, if you had any problems with them, now it seems like everything's kind of pushing its way around, and you're going to find that things are working out within the family aspect. Okay, getting to the mid-month. Community and web wearing. Yeah, there's a lot of things that are going on with the community over here. If you guys have any kind of like freelancing jobs or anything like that, you're definitely going to really find that good income is really going to really start coming at you. Emotional intelligence. Yeah, a lot of water going on over here. And joy. So the mid-month is all about, you could even be web designing. I don't know why I really hear that. Some of you might be doing a web design, however it is, but you are building your own kind of community over here of people, maybe even new friendships, new clients, a new job, right? But there's a lot of emotions going on around this situation, and there's a lot of emotional intelligence that you might even be running into someone who you may feel like, you know what, I like this person because they're on my level when it comes to emotions. They know how to show their emotions, right? They're not just, up in their head, completely egomatic, thinking only about themselves. They actually, you know what, they're on the same page as me with when it comes to joy and rejoicing in the present. So there's definitely, going to be a lot of happy moments coming to you when it comes to the mid-month. And you're still shining, still going after it. Going to see a lot of assistance with other team members, family members. I'm telling you, people just want to be around you, Scorpio, and they just want to be, they want to be a team player, pretty much, right? They want to be on the same team. I want to be on Team Scorpio, right? And it says that this is going to continue autumn through spring. If you guys are in Australia or New Zealand, then yes, this is going to be from spring to autumn. But I do see this happening for quite a while. Like, this is really picking up the pace. This is where it comes from. Okay, it comes from this idea of saying, you know what, from this point now until spring, you're really going to feel this coming at you. You're going to feel this pickup in energy. You're going to feel like you are, in the limelight. Things are working for you, right? So with the Queen of Scrolls over here, you could be running into this Queen of Scrolls. Could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries, a person who, wants to sign contracts with you, who wants to do work with you, okay? Someone who is, she holds all the scrolls, so she holds all the books, she holds all the knowledge, so she could even be helping you out in some sort of way, right? So anything that might need to be resolved, she can help resolve those things. She's good at those things. She's good at financial work. Yeah. So it's very kind of almost an adventurous period over here. And it just says that you have Archangel Raphael, which says, you know what, it's just a healthy, happy relationship going on over here where you just feel like this is very intense, right? I just feel like this is a very intense time for you. And things are just really looking up and being sensible. If you have a love situation coming through with the 8th house, you could say, you know what, I feel like all the negative vibes that we had within this relationship, are now starting to smooth out. Okay, so let's see what we've got over here. And pay attention to your resources, right? Could be also getting out of some debts or getting those shared resources from divorces and stuff like that all figured out, right? With the Skull of Darkness at the end of the month, you do have a blind spot. You do have something that you need to see and be aware of. The cat over here said that there's fortune meets an opportunity, but I need to be aware of this kind of mysterious situation. Something is hidden from the view, which needs to be taken care of. So within the 8th house, so you kind of want to watch that. Right, because this is where all things pause and begin again. Now that's crazy. You started with a pause in the beginning of the month, and you're going to end the month with another pause. And this is a transformation card. Another transformation. That's a transformation of a cycle to a transformation of a cycle. Why are we're pausing to begin again? We want to look at things. There's something over here that's kind of caught your eye that's kind of like an opportunity. You're like, okay, wait, I want to catch this opportunity because you know what? And I want to give it what I need, right, to pay attention to this situation. And it could definitely be something, that has to do with your resources, right? Literally, not just emotions and intensities of the eighth house, but literally resources, right? It could be a promotion, it could be um, some kind of house, it could be buying a house, it could be sharing something. So really watch what's going on in that area, okay? And it just feels like once that's all done and you figure out what that is, right, then you're going to say, woohoo, it's all done and over with, and now we can start again, because you have the Akashic field coming out over the blind spot, which says this is all working for you in this area over here. Okay, so make sure that you're paying attention to your intuition over here, because you do have wing messages saying that there are intuitive messages coming towards you that you really do need to pay attention to at the end of the month. Okay, and this is definitely going to help you ascend to the mountain over here when it comes to this situation. So you definitely want to figure out what is it that's going on. For some of you, it might be some kind of inheritance, because I have the Hilleron. So for some of you, it definitely could be grandma's inheritance, something of this nature, because this card talks about ancestors talking to us, right? Spirits of our ancestors coming to us, trying to guide us, trying to talk to us, right? So I kind of get this idea that maybe for some of you, you do have some kind of inheritance that you need to know about, right? That could be hidden, or there's some kind of blind spot, or you need to talk to an aunt, a cousin, your mom, something, right? Because somebody has left you something, and you need to know about this, right? You need to know, what is it did you leave me, right? It can even be some kind of a hidden. There's definitely something hidden. You will know what it is in the end of the month. It will come to you because you have the wing messages and the Hilleron. So it's definitely coming from your higher sources of power. So also watch your dreams, or it just might come out of someone's mouth, and and there it is, right? It's like, okay. So definitely unpredictable things are coming, and everything just feels very upbeat, right, this month. So you're definitely feeling like you are getting what it is you truly want. So yeah, there will be some contemplation about the situations, okay? In the very beginning of the month, you're definitely going to be highly aware of what's going on, right? As you are having this beautiful transformation in the beginning of the month, really getting your cycle going into this new area of your life and transitioning, right? And you're going to be holding tight to the mid-month. It could be, like I said, these savings and all this money and all these emotions, right? And really finding, that things are really working for you as you stay focused on the task at hand. And then, like I said, the end of the month, there it is, the Ace of Pentacles. That's what you have. You're coming to this place over here of abundance. Something that you may have manifested, some kind of financial opportunity, new venture, prosperity. Something is here that is waiting for you, right, to see. That is exactly what it is. That's your Wheel of Fortune. It's unpredictable. Some kind of unpredictable, hidden thing is waiting for you. It could be, like I said, in money, inheritance. Something is going on over here. Okay, could it be a piece of jewelry, because we are talking about shared resources. Okay, and that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.